What's up, everybody? How you doing this morning? Well, Carpo is gonna just talk about some slang shit for a minute. I'll use some various terminology to explain where I'm coming from. I've had conversations with people who have said, that to them I appear to be, calm and have a way with words and not be, to just, I don't know the word I'm looking for, but you notice a lot of people talk with a lot of slang and use a lot of bad language, and how I don't tend to do that. People have pointed that out. And I'll let you know right off the bat that I cuss all the fucking time. If I were to just sit here and speak like I normally speak, like, oh yeah, dude, fucking hey, and it's just, when I'm with my friends, I'll be like, oh yeah, dude, that's tight, or sweet, or use certain words like very slang terms, a lot of slang terms, dope, and anything you can imagine, especially a lot of the 90s words, 80s and 90s words. And I make it a point not to do that in my videos, because I've noticed that a couple of times when I've used certain slang terms, people will send me a message and say, well, what did you mean by this word? And it's easy to forget that there's people all around the world watching YouTube, and even within different parts of a state, or different states within the country, people have totally different slang. Like somebody used a term, I can't remember what it was, but Krista, or what was it? It was some slang term for Christmas. I don't remember what it was, but I was like, what is that? I had to look it up. He's from the UK, or Scotland, or something. I can't remember who it was, but I think, I just wanted to point that out, to remember that when we are talking with people, we get misunderstood a lot online by the terms we use, and even if we're using terms that are generally used, still we tend to get, I guess, misunderstood. So I try to speak with just a normal demeanor as best I can when I make my videos. And so in other words, I guess I'm just saying I'm aware, of the way that I speak. And it took me a while. When I first started making videos, I would just, I'd end up cussing out of the blue and stuff. And there's nothing wrong with cussing. It's not that bad language is a problem. It's just that I believe that there's a lot of tact involved in a conversation, and saying shit and fuck all the time, just brings the conversation down a notch. Not only that, but when you really want to use it, a bad language, people don't take you seriously. For example, the guy that's just saying, oh, you're a fucking idiot and you're a shithead and all this and that, it loses any meaning whatsoever, But if you're having a conversation with someone who's always respectable and always kind, and then they say, dude, you're being an asshole, even something like that could be like, wow, that's harsh. But some people just use that in general, they'll call anybody an asshole they meet. I've had long conversations in threads where, people will claim that, let's say, that I'm being harsh to them. I go back and read the comments and realize that nothing at all I said in the conversation was towards them, but everything they said was derogatory towards me directly. And so you'll misinterpret, the meanings, because I'm trying to say, when you're attacking a situation and not a person, or when you're saying, I disagree with this view on things, but not with you as a person. So anyway, I guess just misunderstandings, language, how we conduct ourselves. Don't know really what else to say about it. Just guess I wanted to get that across. And when I hang out with my buddies, I'm just like, fucking hey, dude, yeah man, it's fucking tight. It's just I sound a potty mouth half the time. Over the years I've gotten better, but when I was younger I was really bad with language. I cussed all the time. I was a punk ass kid, So it just reminds me that, there are I've met a lot of punk ass kids, let's say, out there that are really smart, really good head on their shoulders, but they're just in that rebellious kind of stage, and that's cool. I like seeing that. In other words, I don't think that the kids of today should be somehow like more mature in every way than the kids of the past. They just are, just because of the information that's available. But you got to expect a kid's going to be a kid. teenager's going to be a teenager. They're going to talk like they talk. I mean, it's just how humans are. Anyway, have a good day.